Hello, everyone. Hello to everyone. First of all, bomb on the curl pattern. Just looking like a little orphan Annie, like look at the natural curl, if you want to say so. It's a lot of deep conditioning, a lot of love, a lot of prayer. But I wanted to come real quick and just talk briefly about like certain apps you will use. Of course, people are constantly building new apps. If you know of any apps you want to use, you can go ahead and put it down in the chat. My name is Jay Essence. Please like and subscribe. And I'm going to be honest with you with I'm trying to ensure the information is out there for you um, to know and understand. I am considering doing, I haven't done them in almost a year, a like a Zoom conference call with people. So if that's something you're interested in, put it in the chat below and I'll make it happen. I'm just kind of looking at my dates. But also trying to say like these are the things that you need, what you want, and be very realistic. I think I have a conversation coming up real soon because I tries to keep it real, and there's been some things that's happening on. But this meeting is about apps, like on your phone. I'm going to say now that the use of the smartphone is very necessary if you're an expat or an outsider because there's just certain things that are there to help you navigate. Locally, you can use like a little, regular phone or something, but there's a lot of things that people know locally, especially when it comes down to Momo and stuff that we just don't know and have that grasp on. So that's why this is important. So, what can work for you? This is not an advertisement. This is personal understanding and belief. And whatever I say, I am not receiving anything from it. I'm just saying this is what you need to know. One of the things I'm going to go ahead and give you first warning on is that if you have access to a VPN, you might want to be able to access a VPN, especially when you're dealing with something like Cash App or anything else. Because once you kind of come overseas, you're really not supposed to use that. And sometimes when they catch even this happened with Robinhood for me, but when they catch like the outside internet, they will hold your account, block your account, make you resubscribe or just no access. Now, I will say to be fair, my experience with that has been I've lost my Cash App twice because of that, but I know other people who continue with their Cash App and have no problems. So I just giving you that kind of fair warning that I think when you start traveling like internationally, you should have a VPN just on your phone backup for case, no problem. What's another one? Twitter is important. You can get a lot of community news. So that's an app you want community news. A lot of reports, a lot of broadcasts, they come out on Twitter first. In fact, you should be following your ministries, the president, but a lot of that news information, for instance, something just happened with gaming and it's on a temporary suspension, that was actually broadcast first out on Twitter. Like the ministry actually put it out there, like, yo, this is what's happening. And then the news, of course, reported it, but later. So you want to be able to access Twitter. You don't have to use it, but you want to access Twitter. And I would say you want to follow the ministries, the newspaper, those different things. Um, the next one that I feel is very important is, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see, uh, it's Nokinda. So it's really weird why this is called Nokinda because in essence you're really dealing with MTN. Now with MTN and mobile money, you can actually have Airtel mobile money, but MTN and Momo is like the most popular thing. So Momo is the ability to pass and translate transaction money via phone. The key thing about it is like your phone number serves as a bank account, and so everybody who has a Rwanda number has access to Momo, and so you can do so much with your Momo. You could pay for everything on Momo. You just set up your card, whatever else like that. You can pay your bills. I'll put that in it. So the key thing is the difference between Momo and Nokinda is that Nokinda is like a handheld app where all you have to do is hit the button, like it says MTN Mobile Money. You just hit that button and you follow the prompts. And here you can pay for your electricity, which is cash power. You can pay for your water bill. Need to do that. You can do some stuff with your bank services. You can pay for television. You can pay your taxes. Pay your taxes. RRA. Um, you can do all of these things like literally here. You can also buy airtime and data. You can find useful codes right here, police and emergency numbers, health numbers, financial institutions. For instance, emergency is 112, where the plate is 12. Ambulance is 912. Traffic incidents is 113. So if you saw abuse by a police officer, you could report that at 3511. So gender-based violence 3512. So that is why this is important, because locally they have all these codes memorized, and it's like star 182 star 1 pound, and everything is a certain different code. I don't have those codes memorized. When you're a newcomer, you have no clue what code is what, and it's so much easier just to navigate the app and have everything at your hands. So like hands down, Nokinda is like one of the top apps that I use. um Oh, you can do Airtel money from here. I didn't even know that. Like, it's really everything there. Um, Next, you want to have is Yago. Yago Rwanda. Yago is YEGO. And I actually have both. You have Yago or VW Move. Both of those are your transportation apps. Yago tends to be local cabs and taxis. And VW Move is the VW. Like all of those are VW cars, tend to be nicer cars, everything. What I've noticed with VW is that those people tend to be more bilingual than when you're doing with the taxi, and they know how to use their GPS, and they actually have data on their phone to use GPS, because that's very important when you're trying to go somewhere. That's a whole nother video, but talk about how to get someplace. So the other really good thing about it is, even if you walk up on a taxi, you can literally put in your destination here at Yago or VW Move, and they will turn around and give you the price estimate of how much it should cost to get there. And you can show that for your negotiation to the taxi driver. Like, if I push this button, I can get somebody here for this amount. This is how much it should cost. The only time when that's going to be iffy is like usually like your Friday or Saturday nights, like when it's really busy in prime time, prices just jump up. But they jump up on the app too. Um, so that's the one. Next is Vuba Vuba, which, like you said, okay, see, Vuba Vuba, which means fast, fast, and Rush Foods. Both of these are deliveries, and they deliver your local foods. There we go. Deliver your local foods right to your door. Very easy to use, right there. I know that Boo Boo tends to have specials. I think Rush Foods has specials too. And so that's it. Now, also on Vuba Vuba, you can also get some groceries if you decide to. You could get the party, if you wanted to. Oh, I didn't know about the smartphone deals. Pharmacy and cosmetics. Florist. I didn't know about that either. They've actually done some more stuff on Booba Booba. On Rush, I haven't used Rush that much, only because when I first came here, Booba Booba was like the big deal. Oh, I feel like, can you hear me? I didn't even have my sound the way it needed to be. Um, so that's another big app that you want to do. Rush Foods, Booba Booba. I went to Yago. I went to VW Move. Um, where's my next one? You need your GPS. You can use Waze. Um, it's just about a preference, but you do need to have GPS. Things are not as easy to get around. Like, you can see a KG462, and then the next one would be KG470, and you'll be like, "What happened to 463?" Six? Like, so just put in your GPS, even if it's just for the street. It can get you there, and you can figure out stuff. So you definitely need your GPS, and then you just really, like I said, I feel like the app life is a lot better used. WhatsApp, I forgot. you need to be using. I can't even show you what WhatsApp looks. WhatsApp is like the premier messaging platform, period, especially when you go overseas. The amount of use on WhatsApp is just ridiculous. So you do need to be able to download, know WhatsApp, know that you can drop your GPS location point pin, know that you can forward, know that you can do all these things. Status updates, GPS, I mean, not GPS, hands down, it is WhatsApp. So when I'm talking to you guys and asking you all of this and saying, I'm hoping that you understand. A lot of people on WhatsApp just changed their status, so I was laughing. Um, but those are pretty much your premium to kind of get around. Um, right now, if you're trying to find information or like events, people really just use like your Facebook for posting and Instagram for posting. And I will say it's not an app, but a website is 365 Rhonda has all of the events that are going on for the week. So it's a great place to just click and check and say what's going on. Let me check this out. 365 Rhonda is definitely that place. Um, that's mostly it. You want to have your calculator if you're shopping, because if there's a language barrier, you could everybody just use it. I use the calculator to show the final numbers or negotiate, and that part is really really easy. If you note, I did not say Google Translate. Um, you can. It's just really really hard to use, and Google Translate is not 100% accurate when it comes to the translations of things. So um, it's an like it makes you feel comfortable